Today was okay. I felt pretty strong. I hadn't done bench for about a week now because of visiting home, so wasn't that hard to get back into it. Felt okay, felt strong. Um, but one little mistake I did was a small error in my counting, so I ended up doing 6 sets of five instead of five of five. I could tell by the end of that sixth set that I wasn't meant to do that because I was pausing after the third rep, breathing heavy, thinking, what the hell is going on? Have I lost strength since the last time I did this, like 6 days ago? But I looked through the footage now and I did do six instead of five by accident. But not a problem. I'd rather do too much than too little as long as everything is kept um, in a safe range. But the workout isn't really what I want to talk about today. I was thinking about tomorrow because tomorrow is my country's Independence Day, and usually what we end up doing on that day, what we end up doing a lot, meaning it is a full-on event throughout the day if you're with your friends. So if you've got a friend group, you usually wake up early, you go to breakfast with them, you go to town with them, then you stay with them for a while, long into the night. So I was telling myself, I'm not going to find time to work out. And I stopped myself and I was like, there's always time to work out. There's always something you can do. And I started thinking about other people who told me, like, oh, no, yeah, I can't have time. I don't have time to work. I don't have time to do this or that. And the first thing that pops into my head, or what I tell them, is that a workout doesn't have to be like an hour and a half of you running or pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion or whatever. It's just doing something small, right? Just doing anything. Like there's a bunch of videos of me where I'm doing body weight squats or I'm doing something random in a on a beach or in the cellar, somewhere, but I'm doing some type of exercise, something to get my blood flowing, right? That's one of the main points of this like this what I'm doing is that let's put my body through some type of physical exertion, be it one or two or three sets of just something light. Like it doesn't have to be anything heavy. Um, so that's when I thought, yeah, I can definitely find time tomorrow for sure. There has to be time. So that's what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm gonna either my plan was to wake up pretty early, and we're talking early as in like 6 or 6:30 around that time, and just squat, body weight squats for 5 sets maybe, 4 or 5 sets based off how I'm feeling, how tired I'm feeling. But I'm gonna do something, just something. It doesn't even have to be five squats of whatever. It doesn't really matter. The point is that I'm gonna do something, and that's one of the plans. I'm gonna wake up pretty early before the breakfast. It's 11 p.m. now, so I'm not gonna have a lot of sleep. But if I can get 5 hours or 6 hours, obviously I haven't planned this as well as would have hoped, but it is what it is. I can either do that or go home early and get in a session. We'll see. Gym hours are gonna change, so I'm not gonna go to the gym tomorrow. I'm just gonna do something body weight, like I said. But yeah, I'll tell people I'm doing this program where I'm working out every single day, and the first thing that they run to is like, how can you do that? That's not sustainable. It's too much work, and you'll just injure yourself. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Well, they don't tell me that, but in terms of a training idea, it does sound pretty crazy. Like why would you do it every single day? Like your body needs rest. Those different muscle groups need to rejuvenate. They need to repair, all that type of stuff. But I brought up in the past how like it's a matter of volume, and it's a matter of how much time you wait in between the muscle groups in order to allow them to regenerate, to repair themselves, so you can attack them again. I'm doing squat, bench, and deadlift like all of those on their separate days. And I'm doing one of those every day, right? And what I'm doing now is with strength. And as of now, with the weight that I'm pulling and pushing for 5 times 5, I have not had a single problem with chronic fatigue. I have not had a single problem where I suddenly felt my muscle give. I don't feel bedridden. I have energy. Everything seems to be flowing. Everything seems good. From at least from a physiological standpoint and mentally, I'll have great days. I show up to the gym still a majority of the time ready to train. I'm not going there thinking, Jesus Christ, when is this gonna end? I'm going there thinking, okay, let's see how well it's gonna go today. Let's see how well we can do. Is it gonna go well? Is it not gonna go well? And if it's not going well, is it because I'm training every day? And the answer, as of yet, has still been no. It's not because of the everyday program, it's because of other things, like any other program where it's food, sleep, things like that. Oh, you drank the night before, blah, 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 whatever. So training every day, I'm not saying people should train every day. This is more of a mental thing for me as well. Like, if you can keep this, how long can I keep this consistency for? It's not me battling it. It's not particularly hard. It's more an interest in how far I can possibly push this. Because I was already working out 5 times a week. That was the norm for me. So I was like, well, let's just see what happens if I just do it every day. And not necessarily heavy every day. You take some days where you just do body weight, you just do body weight squats, body weight, push-ups, whatever. And as of yet, I cannot pinpoint any problem going back to the fact that I'm doing this every day. Me going into my 6th set might be a problem with volume because I'm doing this every day. But we'll see. This wasn't even meant to happen. This was a mistake. But it could have more of an impact because I'm training every day compared to another training program. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Those are the 3. Oh, that was the 4th rep right there. And then I had to re-rack it, and I just don't let go of the bar. I don't let go of the bar. I wait for my chest to get a breath in, even though that makes 0 sense. And then I pushed out the last rep. A decent workout, but yeah, I wanted to bring up that today. Yeah, thought it was a bit interesting. I mean, that's what this whole thing is about. And yeah, tomorrow I'll come up with something. There'll be something. I'm not gonna become the person that's like, I just didn't have time. I have time. I have time to do something, just anything. Anyway, that's the video, guys. I'll talk to you guys either tomorrow, early morning, or in the evening. We'll see how it goes. See you in the next one.